Good evening and welcome to the news at 7 right here on Insight TV. My name is Selina. The news is brought to you by Insight Broadcasting College, the Say a Dream Fulfilled. Coming up in headlines, Ghanaians laments on the insecurity system in the country. In our story, Ghanaians have assessed the NPP government after a year in office. And on the international front, George Okonria has been inaugurated as the president of Liberia. Now the news in details. The Ghanaian populace have lamented on the state of insecurity in the country after the death of 2 policemen.
Based on this insecurity, what about we the civilians? You understand? So for the insecurity is very poor. It's very poor, which government has to really work on it. It's very, very poor.
Mavis Boatema, a trader, stated that our security system is so far so good.
Secure.
She concluded that the government must finance the security sectors to purchase adequate equipment to make their work easier. For Insight News, Selina reporting.
In other stories, some Ghanaian populace have assessed the performance of the new Patriotic Party after a year in office.
Governance is an administrative system where a political group are given to the political power through election to rule the inhabitants of the nation with the aim of providing better service to raise the standard of the ordinary people in the country. But on the contrary, the motive behind the concept of governance turns to be disappointment because of the greediness and incompetence of the leaders. According to the constitutional and electoral rules of Ghana, the citizens who are eligible to vote goes to the poll every 4 years to cast their vote to choose their MPs and president whom they think they can change their lives. For these reasons, the Ghanaian populace cried for change and voted for NPP government led by the then flag bearer Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo when they saw that the NDC performance was not up to their expectations. The NPP government have been in power for a year now, and Insight TV went out for the public opinions on the implication on the change they voted for. Mavis Boatema, a trader, expressed her assessment by saying,
any prepaid and only idea hammy and only nam so my mitimi enya hoarding to me to a bank to me and only me problem because say prepaid you know a cost ra uye juma kra sika because ube juma 2 weeks ube to light be say 80 Ghana into ma unye sika and a petrol no so ye to my drivers for no ye to lorry fame uko kroma problems but amamu ni de ekoyie.
Hamid Sadiq, an entrepreneur, said that the government has totally failed.
Well, for the government, actually, things is very bad. Things is very bad to see because for a while now, even me and make me offer the Nyoma by Iguhabo, more than 8 containers. It's not able to even take one out. You understand? It's not able to even take one out. Students, obi to me a friend say or Korishe school crampa, Onya school. Nipa ne school no Obenya school no school number. What I say, Nipano with a good grade. I won't say at least school. I was a school to me fan. But we will say now I in your school. No, we will say obi. But I got 2 Nipano or a friend is Navrongo, which is really very bad.
He concluded by saying the government must be up and doing to live to the expectation of Ghanaians. For Insight News, Selina reporting.
After the break, up next is business.
Do you want to be an actor or actress, professional radio or TV presenter, a video or movie animator, movie or video director or editor, camera person, radio or TV marketer, television or radio producer? Insight Media Network, the producers of the award-winning TV series Payday on UTV, is admitting fresh students into its GES-approved training school for 4 months or 1-year program. With our acting course, it doesn't matter whether you've been to school or not. This school has the following facilities: well-equipped video editing suite, air-conditioned classrooms, professional lecturers, well-equipped radio and television studios for practicals, well-furnished hostel facilities. With Insight Broadcasting College, attachment and job placement is assured. You can also use our certificate to apply to a university to acquire a degree. Presentation students can be employed directly into FM and TV stations. Acting students will also have opportunity to join Payday or our movies yet to hit your screens. Locate IBC at Santa Maria Blue Kiosk Junction. Insight Broadcasting College, a dream fulfilled.
And on the business news, majority of Ghanaians have expressed their happiness over the reduction of the price of tomatoes.
Tomato is glossy red edible fruit which is eaten as vegetable or salad. Tomato is a perishable vegetable which has a shorter lifespan. Tomato is among the commonest vegetables grown in most parts of Ghana, especially in the Ashanti region. The price of tomato have been reduced, and Insight TV went out to some marketplaces in the capital to ask their talk on the reduction and its implication on their trading. Auntie Kuyasewa, a tomato seller, has this to say.
That's an boy. By a bed blowing with the bacacra fine. Now, then it depended. They were about market in a boho. And the Ubayan Yaka, they were also about market in a bin no cry. And a bin one on man or banasa. Almost the beer then etoso.
Madam Gina Kunedu, a banku seller, expressed her happiness by saying,
As you see, a kakra, what to so kakram. I can't be a
She concluded that the reduction in the price of tomato have favored food sellers, particularly herself. She wished the price remained the same without any increment. For Insight News, Selina Apia reporting.
And in health, medical reports indicate that the use of contraceptive for a period of 20 years could lead to subfertility.
Contraceptives are the name given to medicine and other devices that are used to prevent unwanted pregnancy. This birth control method includes condoms, the diaphragm, the contraceptive pill, the contraceptive implant, and many more. Many of these methods of contraception also lower your chance of getting STDs, particularly using condom. Insight TV, in an interview with a senior doctor at Deseret Hospital, Dr. Na Ayoko Ayete, noted several contraceptives and how they work.
Depending on the type that you are using. So we have the ones that are in the form of a barrier. So for example, like a condom. So we have the female condoms and then the male condoms. So with that one, it is more of like it's preventing one's fluid from getting to the other partner. So let's say with a male condom, it prevents the man's semen from getting into the woman. So that's a form of barrier preventing pregnancy. Likewise with the female condom too. So for the long-acting ones, an example is an IUCD. Okay. It's more of like a device that you put into your uterus to prevent pregnancy. And then we have the subdermal implants. So with that, they put it, subdermal means like underneath the skin. So with that one, it's put underneath the skin to prevent pregnancy. Yeah. So, and then we have the injectables too. Okay. That one is more of like hormones. So with that one, you are injected with the hormones and then you wouldn't be pregnant within like for about 3 months duration. Yeah. So we have one that's 1 month and then one that's 3 months, and that's for females. Yeah.
Most contraceptives does not prevent from getting STD. Therefore, the only way to prevent STD is to use the barrier method, she noted.
Okay, it works in various forms depending on the type that you are using. So we have the ones that are in the form of a barrier. So for example, like a condom. So we have the female condoms and then the male condoms. So with that one, it is more of like it's preventing one's fluid from getting to the other partner. So let's say with a male condom, it prevents the man's semen from getting into the woman. So that's a form of barrier preventing pregnancy.
Mr. Adam Abdul Momin, the administrator for Jellisk Pharmacy, insisted on how certain contraception works. He added some side effects on the contraceptives.
Every contraceptive has a side effect because it suppresses the hormones. So almost every contraceptive, except for some distinct condom, which is a bit safer. But almost all the contraceptives have side effects. You were asking of some of the side effects. The side effects are that you may have your menses coming twice in a month, which is abnormal, or you may have it 3 months not coming, and you're not pregnant. So that it depends on the individual and the side effects. But these are some of the common side effects that you will have.
Christiana Agambila, a trader, also emphasized on the negative effects of the use of contraceptives. The use of contraceptives can prevent you from having a baby in your lifetime. For Insight News, Selina Apia reporting.
And to sports, the African Cup for Club Hockey Champion has commenced at the Theodosia Oko Hockey Stadium in Accra.
Hockey is a sporting activity played by two opposing teams on a pitch on a solid ground where players have to hit a ball into a net using a hockey stick. Hockey, as a sport, has been in existence for over 40 years. However, the game had its international recognition in 1908 when the first Olympic hockey competition for men was held in London. Countries such as England, Ireland, and Scotland competed in that maiden edition of the game. The African continent also forms part of the International Hockey Federation and has contributed massively to its progression since the inception of the sport. Ghana is hosting the 30th edition of the African Cup for Clubs Hockey Tournament, which comprises of Nigeria, Kenya, Egypt, and Ghana being the host nation. The Ghana policewoman defeated the Yobe Desert Queens from Nigeria for goals to nothing as the opening game for today. The head coach of the Ghanaian hockey team, Francis Aka, expressed his merriment by saying they prepared adequately for the tournament and his players also adhered to instructions. The captain of the Ghanaian hockey team, Nafisa Ibrahim, also said they were determined and motivated by the technical team and that accounted for their victory. Akut Deborah, the Nigerian captain, also expressed her lamentation by saying that their team did not have enough training session because of the insecurity system in Nigeria.
When we were playing the match, we just discovered that it seems as if we were lacking training. That was what resulted to all those goals. But I believe when we go back, if we're coming back for another ACC, it will never be the same.
She added that they will train harder and do their best in the next competition. For Insight News, Selina Apia reporting.
Now to some international news.
Former world best footballer George Mena Okonwe has been inaugurated as the president of Liberia. George Weah won the Ballon d'Or, European Best Player and African Footballer of the Year 1995. He ventured into the politics after his retirement from football. Okonwe has contributed financially into the Liberian Football Association and also played a major role in calming the storm of war in Liberia. The Liberian populace considered all his good work and voted him as their leader after Her Excellency Ellen Sirleaf Johnson. At the inauguration, he expressed his happiness in the Liberians and vowed to work tirelessly towards the development of Liberia. He therefore called on the Liberians to support him achieve his presidential ambition for the country. Majority of African presidents were present, including His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, and former and current footballers were available to grace the occasion. For Insight News, Selina Appiah reporting.
Now to the world of entertainment. Dancehall artist Charles Ni Ama-Mensah, popularly known in the showbiz industry as Shatta Wale, has joined Xylophone Media on a 3-year deal.
Xylophone Media is a multimedia entertainment company owned by a business mogul Nana Appiah Mensah, established to supply profitable, acceptable, audio and visual entertainment to diverse domestic and international consumers. The media house has signed a lot of celebrities like Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy, Becca, Joy Blessing, and Shatta Wale has currently joined the media house on the January 31, 2018. At the gathering, Shatta Wale expressed his happiness by saying,
I feel happy about it. I think people should just watch out for the magic because, Shatta is going to the world. You know, we've gotten a couple of albums, but the next album that I'm about to release is called The Rain, which is going to be produced by Xylophone. And it's really going to go far. People should watch out because I got some great songs on there.
Sammy Flex, the public relation officer, rubbished the claims that Shatta Wale joining Xylophone Media will be a rivalry between him and Stonebwoy.
I want to say that at the moment, to us at Xylophone Media, we don't see what is happening as a rivalry. We see it as a business. To the Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale, to us, they are not enemies. But to the public, based on the activities they will do, based on the projects they will embark on, they can take whatever assumption they have. But to us, it is business.
Nana Appiah Mensah concluded by saying they will do their best to make Shatta Wale internationally recognized. For Insight News, Selina Appiah reporting.
To end the news, a recap of the headlines. Ghanaians lament on the insecurity system in the country. Ghanaians have assessed the NPP government after a year in office. And on the international front, George Okonwe has been inaugurated as president of Liberia. That's all for the news at 7, right here on Insight TV. My name is Selina Appiah. It was brought to you by Insight Broadcasting College, the Say Have a good evening.